Hello, and welcome to the video. So as you already know from the title, this video is part 1 of what I eat while being vegan in the Bahamas, specifically Freeport. This video is going to be more so centered around what I cook, and part 2 is going to be more centered around what I eat while I'm not at home. Also, in my house we shop in bulk, so I really only buy things like produce and easily perishable items on a weekly basis. I also buy a lot of things from overseas that I can't find here locally, so if you see certain ingredients in this video that look unfamiliar or straight out of the international market, just know I surely didn't buy them here in Freeport. So, as to not keep this intro too long, let's just get into what I eat. So a lot of recipes I make, or a lot of dishes that I make, either come from actual recipes online like this one, or just inspiration from YouTube videos I watch. Because I mainly cook for myself, I kind of just make whatever I feel like eating at that time, so I literally just made this pasta for breakfast one morning. But of course I normally cook to have a lot of leftovers, as you can see. I think being plant-based or vegan, a lot of people think it's just healthy, but as you can see from the amount of vegan butter and brown sugar I put in this, it's definitely not always the healthiest. Another part about being plant-based or vegan for me is trying to replicate meals that I've had at restaurants that were really good. So for me, in this recipe, it was a loaded breakfast toast that I was trying to make my own spin on. For anyone who might be wondering, no, you cannot taste the beans in this chocolate dip recipe thing. The chocolate way overpowers the beans. Just gonna say it now, if you don't have a rice cooker, worth the investment. As you might have guessed, I did not purchase doenjang in Freeport. But this is one of my favorite Korean dishes, so thank you Heejin and Dohyun for teaching me how to make it. This recipe is the main reason why I don't miss scrambled eggs in the morning, because this is like the exact replica of scrambled eggs just with tofu. I had to make sure to add in drinks in this video because not all drinks are plant-based. So don't judge me because I'm eating ramen for dinner, but this is my favorite way to make ramen. Again, not the healthiest meal, but this video just goes to show you that veganism and being plant-based does not equate to being healthy. As you can see in most of these recipes, I really just use basic ingredients, nothing too fancy. Unless you consider sweet potatoes to be fancy. lot of times when I make recipes, I try to make a lot at once because I do not like cooking, contrary to popular belief. This gnocchi recipe was from an actual cookbook, but this next side dish is something that I literally just found whatever was in the fridge and put it in this garbanzo bean mix. So this is another one of my favorite Korean recipes, and I was trying to be healthy, and for the first time I air fried the tofu instead of regularly frying it, and I would say would not recommend. Just fry the tofu as normal. But in the end it still did ended up coming out nice. I drink this a lot in the morning when I wake up because it's great for digestion. As you can see, I do now have a recent obsession with chickpeas or garbanzo beans. They are now my favorite bean. Rewatching this video right now is so funny to me because I don't even eat a lot of these recipes because right now it's like way too hot to be eating soup, so it's like this is definitely more cold weather centered. When I first went plant-based, I ate a lot of substitutes and meat replacements, but I think now I'm just so used to just taking what's in the fridge and making a meal from nothing, as you can see in this specific recipe. I love making this drink so much because it's so good for gut health and digestion, and it tastes really good. Like, this is highly recommended. Also, who needs a milk frother when you have a French press? So I'm just gonna say it. If you don't like oatmeal, just add more fruits to your oatmeal. It completely changes the oatmeal. Trust me on this one. I think this recipe is like the epitome of just throwing something together, but it still comes out really good. Crispy tofu. That's it. That's all I want to say. This is absolutely my favorite tofu dish, like by a long shot. I love how you can see how long this took me just from the lighting change with the sun setting. I also baked kale, but I have no footage of that, so yeah. Well, we've made our way to the end of this video. I hope this has been a little bit of insight as to what it's like following a more so plant-based diet here in Freeport, Bahamas, though this is strictly from my perspective and personal taste. I often get asked the question of what I eat, so this video was, let's say, a part 1 to answer that question. Make sure to stay tuned to watch part 2 to get more of the picture. Again, thanks for watching and I'll see you then.
My hand's shaking.
Don't get plain, get like whole wheat or something.
No, but ground turkey looks stink, Brennae. I get ground pork.